The great bell of Lijiang's Second City Academy tolled, echoing across the hall where rows of students stood stiff with anticipation. Today was no ordinary day. Today was the class awakening ceremony, the moment that would decide the future of every single student present. Faces reflected a storm of emotions, hope, fear, and raw excitement, as Headmaster Luo Hong took the stage. His seasoned voice carried the weight of decades of authority. "This ceremony will determine your destiny," he declared. "Choose wisely." For some, combat classes like Summoner or Engineer will bring glory, but they demand resources beyond imagination. Others may walk gentler paths as pharmacists or artisans. Whatever fate grants you, accept it with resolve. A hum of whispers rippled through the crowd. Some dreamed of becoming berserkers, others enchanters, while more cautious students clung to the safety of support roles. But for Xiao Yi, this was no mere ceremony. It was life or death. A year ago, he had transmigrated into this strange world. His mother had passed soon after, leaving him with only his younger sister, Zhao Yun. But fate was cruel. Yun had fallen prey to a mysterious illness that ordinary priests could not cure. Xiao Yi had sold their home, begged for aid, and scraped together enough to keep her alive for now. But time was running out. If he failed to awaken a combat class, if he failed to gain power, he would lose her. The mage overseeing the ritual, a formidable level 24 spellcaster, raised his staff. The floor trembled as a colossal purple magic circle unfurled beneath their feet, arcs of light crackling across the hall. Wind whipped through the chamber, forcing students to shield their eyes. So, this is the power of a level 24 mage, Xiao Yi thought, awe flickering in his heart. Names were called one by one. Students stepped forward, each facing 3 glowing cards that revealed their potential classes. Some left triumphant, others crestfallen. Finally, the call came. Number 30, Xiao Yi cheers erupted. Xiao Yi was the class representative, admired for his intellect, stats, and character. Many believed he was destined for greatness. Yet as he stepped forward, his legs felt like lead. He entered the circle, heart pounding, while murmurs echoed around him. But then, he froze. Something was wrong. The necklace around his neck, a cheap trinket he had once bought in his past life, suddenly flared with a blinding golden light. What? A system interface exploded into view before his eyes. System energy detected. Strongest class support system activating. S+ grade talent acquired. Protection of the sacred angel. Xiao Yi's breath caught. S+ grade? In a world where most talents barely reached B, and S was legendary, S+ was unheard of. Before he could process it, the sky outside split apart with a thunderous crack. Golden light flooded the hall. A divine angel descended, blindfolded, her radiant wings unfurling as divine energy swept through the academy. Students gasped, teachers trembled. "This isn't a normal awakening," the headmaster whispered, his face pale. "No," the mage beside him murmured. "This is something greater." The angel hovered above Xiao Yi, her voice resonant with celestial authority. "The light is your belief and the source of your strength. It will protect you and burn away all evil. I will walk beside you. Always." She stepped into his body, merging with him. Pain lanced through his veins as divine energy surged, etching a blazing sigil into his forehead. Xiao Yi cried out, his body consumed by radiant fire. When the light finally dimmed, 3 glowing emblems appeared before him, each radiating holy power. Mage of light, devastating but fragile. Sacred priest, healer of miracles, yet defenseless. Saint Knight, the perfect balance of strength, defense, and faith. Gasps filled the hall. Hidden classes! Liang Yong, his teacher, muttered in awe. These are hidden classes. Impossible. Without hesitation, Xiao Yi reached out and chose the Saint Knight. The other emblems dissolved, and in their place, a colossal Knight of Light appeared, hammer in hand. His voice boomed like thunder. Humility, honesty, bravery, empathy, responsibility. To commit acts of glory, to pursue justice, and to sacrifice for a cause greater than oneself. This is the vow of the Saint Knight. Wings of pure gold burst from Xiao Yi's back, illuminating the entire academy. Students shielded their eyes. Teachers fell silent. Even the headmaster could only whisper in disbelief, "A Saint Knight, with S plus divine protection. This boy, he may change the world." And as Xiao Yi raised his glowing hand, feeling divine strength coursing through his veins, one thought echoed in his mind. This is the beginning. For Yun, for myself, I will carve a new destiny. The ceremony was over, but Xiao Yi's awakening had only just begun. For the first time, he wasn't fighting for grades or glory. He was fighting for his sister's life. As golden light faded from the magic circle, a crisp system notification appeared before Xiao Yi. Congratulations! You have awakened the Saint Knight class. Level 10 skills unlocked. Blade of pure white. Slow regeneration. Weapon blessing. Plus 10 unassigned stat points received. The hall erupted in chaos. Students swarmed him, their voices tumbling over one another. Class rep, you're incredible. Team up with me for the final exam. I'm a summoner. We'd be unstoppable. Forget that. I'm a mage. With you at the front, no one could touch us. Excitement turned into a frenzy until Liang Yong, his homeroom teacher, forced his way through the crowd. Enough! Disperse, all of you. His lips curved into a polite smile, but Xiao Yi noticed the glint in his eyes, a flash of greed and ambition he couldn't hide. Excellent work, Xiao Yi. Go home, rest. Report to the headmaster's office tomorrow morning, Liang Yong said smoothly. Xiao Yi forced a nod, though inwardly he thought, Teacher, your expression is downright terrifying. The system awakens. Back home, Xiao Yi wasted no time. He summoned his system interface, heart pounding. Name, Xiao Yi. Strength, 20. Constitution, 18. Agility, 17. Intelligence, 15. Class, Saint Knight. And now, 10 unassigned stat points glimmered at the bottom. He hesitated for a moment, then made his choice. 6 into strength for raw power, 2 into constitution for durability, and 1 each into agility and intelligence to keep balance. His body flushed with warmth, golden steam rising from his skin. So, this is what stat points feel like. Energy boiling inside me. Incredible. Then another notification flashed. Saint Knight mission activated. Daily challenge. Trial of the Saint Knight. Level 1. Rewards. Choose one. 10 stat points. New Saint Knight skill. Random Saint Knight equipment. Xiao Yi's eyes lit up. This system. It's insane. Without hesitation, he pressed accept. The world spun. His room vanished. The trial. Xiao Yi blinked and found himself in a dim, cavernous mine. The air reeked of damp earth and iron. A faint memory stirred from his academy lessons. Ancient Raby monsters. Miner's bane. Normally docile, but once they see a human, they turn bloodthirsty. A sudden rumble cut his thoughts short. The ground shook as a hulking Raby monster emerged, claws like iron scythes gleaming in the dim light. Its bloodshot eyes locked onto him, and with a roar, it lunged. Xiao Yi barely dodged, the beast's claws smashing into stone, sending shards flying. His pulse raced. This is it. My first real monster fight. He steadied his breath. No skills, not yet. He wanted to test his raw stats first. The Raby charged again, but this time Xiao Yi met it head-on. His fist, powered by his boosted strength, crashed into the beast's skull. The monster stumbled, dazed. I'm faster, stronger. This stat boost, it's real. Confidence surged, but overconfidence is dangerous. The Raby's tail whipped out, faster than expected, slamming into his gut. Pain exploded through his torso. Blood spilled from his lips. Damn it! I got careless. Clutching his side, he triggered his skill. Slow regeneration level 1. Restores minor HP for self and allies within range. Duration 30 seconds. Warm light spread through his body, closing the wound. So this is real combat. No more sparring, dummies. One mistake, and I die. The beast roared again. Xiao Yi's eyes sharpened. No more holding back. Blade of pure white. A radiant cross-shaped slash of light erupted from his sword, cutting into the monster. The Raby froze mid-charge, its limbs stiff under the holy energy. Xiao Yi pressed forward, chaining his skills. Tiger Pounce, level 4. Dash forward, grapple target, and slam into the ground. Multi-hit damage. He grabbed the immobilized beast, slammed it into the cavern floor, and struck again and again, the cave ringing with its howls. Finally, with one last glowing punch, the monster shattered into fragments of light. A notification chimed. Trial complete. Score high. Choose rewards. 10 stat points. New skill. Random equipment. Xiao Yi deliberated only briefly. Stat points were essential, but equipment was priceless. He selected stat points and equipment. A golden flash produced a sturdy one-handed sword, perfectly balanced for a Saint Knight. Breathing heavily, Xiao Yi felt triumph surge within him. But the system wasn't done. The hospital. He blinked again and was back in his dim apartment. His phone buzzed. A reminder. Hospital visit. Zhao Yun's checkup. By the time he arrived, his sister Zhao Yun was watching TV from her bed. The news blared with headlines of his awakening. Breaking news. A sacred angel descended during today's academy ceremony. A student has awakened the hidden class, Saint Knight. The first such event in 50 years. Zhao Yun's eyes widened with pride. But her admiration was cut short when a nurse stormed in, tossing a bill onto her lap. Medical fees, 10,000 Xian. Pay today. Zhao Yun paled. 10,000? That's impossible. Even with all my brother's jobs, he doesn't make half that in a month. There must be a mistake. The nurse sneered. Mistake? You used expensive medicines, suppressants, stabilizers, even called a priest. You collapsed 3 times this month, wasting our staff's time at midnight. If you can't pay, stop clinging to life. Poor people should learn their place. Tears stung Zhao Yun's eyes as she tried to respond, but the nurse's voice grew crueler. Suddenly, a firm hand clamped onto the nurse's shoulder. A calm, steady voice cut through the tension. I couldn't help overhearing. You seem bold when insulting patients. Let's see if you're as bold in the director's office. The nurse froze, paling as she turned to face the newcomer. 2 strangers stood in the doorway. One stepped forward, his presence composed yet commanding. He bowed slightly to Zhao Yun, producing a sleek black card. You must be Zhao Yun. Don't be afraid. We're friends of your brother, Xiao Yi. Zhao Yun stared at the strangers, her heart pounding. Friends of her brother? Or something far more dangerous? Xiao Yi burst through the hospital doors, clutching the latest medical bill. His voice was tight with worry as he entered his sister's room. Yuner, I just wanted to pay the bill, but the system says there's still a balance of 10,000 yuan. What's going on? His younger sister, Zhao Yun, brightened the moment she saw him. Her frail body sat propped up in bed, but her eyes sparkled with joy. She pointed to the 2 men beside her who were chatting casually. Before Zhao Yi could ask, one of them rose and extended a hand. Mr. Zhao, I presume. I'm Xiao Wenbing, the mayor's secretary. I'd like to speak with you. Zhao Yi hesitated, caught off guard by the man's refined bearing. As the mayor's secretary, Xiao Wenbing likely held influence rivaling the mayor himself. Why would someone like him want to speak with me? Regaining his composure, Zhao Yi shook his hand. This isn't the right place for a conversation. Let's talk elsewhere. Of course, Xiao Wenbing replied smoothly. He turned to his companion. Stay here with Miss Zhao Yun. I'll return shortly. Moments later, the 2 men settled in a lively cafe nearby. At the next table, a group of students whispered excitedly. Did you hear? Someone awakened a hidden class at the 2nd Academy. Really? Who was it? a boy named Xiao Yi. They say he's even good-looking. One girl grinned, flashing a leaked photo on her phone. Xiao Yi pretended not to notice as Xiao Wenbing leaned forward. First of all, congratulations! Awakening the S-grade talent, Sacred Angel's protection, and gaining the hidden class Saint Knight is extraordinary. Xiao Yi gave a modest smile. I was just lucky. Xiao Wenbing chuckled. Luck doesn't grant S-grade talent, Mr. Zhao. The mayor himself has taken interest in your awakening. He placed a small key on the table. This opens a private vault at the city bank. Inside are rare cultivation resources, reserved for you alone. The mayor wishes for you to grow stronger without distractions. From today, the media will be forbidden to disturb you. Zhao Yi stared at the key, conflicted. Such generosity was never without strings. But then Xiao Wenbing added, a professional medical team will also attend to Miss Zhao Yun, and a level 36 second-grade priest is on his way to heal her. That sealed it. Zhao Yi's hesitation vanished. For his sister's sake, he couldn't refuse. He picked up the key firmly. I accept. Excellent, Xiao Wenbing said with a satisfied smile. This is only the beginning. Later at the hospital, Zhao Yi told his sister the news. Her eyes sparkled. Bro, you're going to rise to the top. Can I stick to you like your personal accessory? She teased, clinging to his arm. He chuckled. Stop with the nonsense. Focus on recovering. But her playful question made him pause. Every class has unique skills. Which ones are mine? He summoned his power and used slow recovery. A gentle golden light enveloped his sister, easing her pain instantly. This feels amazing, Zhao Yun whispered, smiling as if soaking in a warm spring. I don't feel any pain anymore. Zhao Yi's heart softened. Moments like these reminded him why he had chosen the Saint Knight class. Not for glory, but for her. The next day, Headmaster Lu Hong beamed with pride. A dozen universities called yesterday. Even 4 of the top 10 want you. Their teachers are waiting inside. Inside the academy's reception hall, the recruiters wasted no time. Rongyang University offers 2 million yuan upon admission, plus a rare Saint Knight skill book. Tuannan University offers 3 million, 3 exclusive skill books per year, and mentorship from a level 56 tertiary knight. Hancheng University offers 2 million yuan and a B-class cultivation resource. Something priceless. Each offer was more dazzling than the last. Yet Zhao Yi shook his head. I appreciate your kindness, but I won't accept. My goal is the top 3 universities, Sukong, Qingjing, or Moda. The hall fell silent. You... what? Headmaster Lu Hong nearly choked. Zhao Tianfu of Rongyang University sneered. Arrogant brat. Do you think you can reach the heavens with your mediocre stats? Even if you got in, you'd be crushed under the weight of true elites. His aura surged like a storm, pressing down on Xiao Yi. But this time, Xiao Yi stood firm, refusing to yield. Lu Hong quickly shielded his student, glaring at Tianfu. "Are you trying to bully him on academy grounds?" Though the recruiters left in anger, one teacher lingered. Zhu Yu of Hancheng University studied Xiao Yi thoughtfully. "You're reckless," she said softly, "but your eyes, they remind me of the battlefield. I'll be waiting to see how far you climb." A month later, exam day arrived. Outside the portal gate leading to the secret realm, tension ran thick. The examiner is Demon Yang? We're doomed. And Xiao Yi? He actually rejected millions and guaranteed admission. He's insane. But when Xiao Yi appeared, his aura radiated golden brilliance, silencing the crowd. He's different. So strong. Ignoring the whispers, Xiao Yi stepped forward, determination blazing in his eyes. This exam wasn't just a test. It was the first step toward proving his dream of entering the top 3 universities. The map of the secret realm unfolded before the students, its details glowing ominously. This year's exam would take place deep inside the dark forest, a perilous zone crawling with lethal creatures. The descriptions sent a chill down the crowd's spine. Cat monsters, agile predators that thrived on ambushes, minotaurs, towering beasts with skin as tough as iron, infamous for devouring humans. What about swamps? Are those included too? One student asked nervously. This difficulty. Demon Yang doesn't want us to survive, another muttered. The announcement continued. Party size increased to 5 this year, up from the usual 3. The implication was clear. This map was far more dangerous than any before. A teacher stepped forward, his tone grave. Remember, your survival is the top priority. If you're in danger, use your return scroll immediately. Dying in the secret realm means dying in real life. Failing is better than losing your life. The students nodded, fear and determination mixing in their eyes. 30 seconds left, the teacher shouted. The countdown began. When it hit 0, students vanished one after another into the glowing portal, some wearing confident smirks, others trembling with dread. Within moments, the plaza outside was silent, save for teachers and spectators awaiting the outcome. Massive screens flickered to life, broadcasting the participants' progress along with their names, stats, and roles. The participants. Screen 1. Sun Chong, Class 1. Warrior, Solo, Hard Difficulty. Screen 2. Moking, Class 1. Assassin, Solo, Hard Difficulty. Screen 3. Longfei, Kong Su, and Sun Jian, Class 1. Mage, Gunsman, Swordsman, Team of 3, Hard Difficulty. Screen 4, Zhangyi, Wang Li, Xiao, and Tian Hong, Class 2. Archer, Fire Mage, Swordsman, Potion Master, Team of 4, Hard Difficulty. Then came screen 5, and the crowd erupted. It displayed the one everyone had been waiting for. Xiao Yi, the Saint Knight. But to everyone's shock, he had chosen nightmare difficulty alone. Gasps spread across the audience. Is he insane? Solo nightmare. The death rate is 40%. But solo exams mean all the EXP and higher marks go to you. Another reason. Still, not even senior elites dare to attempt it. In the crowd sat Headmaster Luo and Education Director Jian Tao. "This is Xiao Yi, correct?" Jian Tao asked, his voice trembling. "A Saint Knight. They're the backbone of any team. Why would he go alone on nightmare difficulty?" Headmaster Luo frowned, but forced calm. "Xiao Yi isn't reckless. He must have a plan." The director scowled. "You don't understand. The council has poured resources into this boy. If he dies here, we lose more than a student. We lose public trust. This could ruin everything." Inside the secret realm, Xiao Yi materialized within the nightmare map. Red eyes glimmered from the shadows, dozens of monsters watching with bloodlust. A cat monster lunged, its claws flashing. Xiao Yi smirked, gripping his weapon. A 2-star bronze polearm axe, not the typical sword of a Saint Knight. With one decisive swing, he split the beast in half. Weapon stats: Strength +7. Agility -2. As golden light radiated from his body, Xiao Yi muttered, "This is only the beginning. I'll reach the top and enter the best university." He checked his stats. Strength 45. Constitution 51. Agility 43. Intelligence 52. In just 1 month, I've reached level 10. My averages match a level 13. Across Sukong District, I'm already among the elites. The monsters hesitated after seeing their comrade fall. Xiao Yi grinned. "If you won't come to me, I'll come to you." The battle erupts. He activated Weapon Blessing, Level 4, Grade C, a Saint Knight exclusive skill supercharged by his S+ talent, Condense Holy Light. His axe surged with divine energy, temporarily rivaling a 5-star bronze weapon. With each swing, monsters fell like wheat before the scythe. His strength soared by +21, and his movements blurred faster than even cat monsters could track. Finally, Xiao Yi unleashed Blade of Pure White, Level 5, Grade C. Light erupted in a wide arc, obliterating enemies in a flash. Notifications rang: XP gained. Skill level up. Blade of Pure White, Level 5. The spectators outside were stunned. His timing was flawless. He's handling that axe like it's weightless. Did he dump all his points into strength? But a sharp-eyed teacher corrected them. No, look closer. His speed surpasses cat monsters, and his magic output is incredible. His intelligence is just as high. This boy, he's a natural combat genius. Wave after wave crashed down, but Xiao Yi was relentless. Axe in one hand, lightning in the other, mowing monsters like a one-man army. The audience was spellbound. Even teachers who had doubted him sat speechless. Finally, the ground split open, and a glowing portal appeared. Without hesitation, Xiao Yi stepped through, straight into the second round, where even stronger monsters awaited. The crowd whispered in awe, "He's like a god of death." And this is only the beginning. With unshakable focus, Xiao Yi surged forward, cutting through every challenge like it was nothing. The audience was glued to their screens, their breaths caught in their throats as his relentless pace kept building. On Quen Live, one of the most popular live streams, the host KK practically exploded with energy as he narrated every move. "Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fight to watch," KK shouted, his excitement radiating through the broadcast. Xiao Yi, the Saint Knight, our S-grade talent, is tearing through nightmare difficulty. The screen flashed with Xiao Yi's highlights, slashes, counters, dazzling bursts of light. KK glanced at his phone, showing the official timer to the audience. His eyes widened. 3 minutes and 17 seconds for the first wave, he yelled, stepping closer to the camera with his face lit up. "Do you know what this means? That's 29 seconds faster than last year's #1 contender." The cameraman flinched. "KK, back up. You're too close." But KK was unstoppable. His hype was contagious, the chat was exploding, and even the cameraman's hands were shaking from the energy. Meanwhile, in the exam venue, students who weren't fighting yet couldn't stop whispering. "Did you see that? He hasn't slowed down once. What's Senior Xiao Yi's constitution stat? He looks untouchable." Another student frowned, but Director Jian Tao said wasting stamina early is reckless. Maybe we just don't understand his strategy yet. Not everyone agreed, but all eyes stayed locked on Xiao Yi. Among the teachers, Mr. Li Xiangyang, usually cold and stoic, struggled to hide his grin. "Mr. Lai," one student teased, "you're enjoying this more than anyone." He snapped back, "Nonsense! Focus on the exam." But his smile betrayed him. Inside, he thought, "Is my excitement that obvious?" The second wave. Inside the secret realm, Xiao Yi calmly activated his evaluation technique, scanning the enemies one by one. Minotaur, level 14, silver grade. Skills: Berserk, War Stomp, Wild Rush, Superior Body. A walking tank with terrifying strength. Light Cat Monster, level 12, Bronze grade. A healer with speed and restoration magic. Fire Cat Monster, level 13, Bronze grade. A mage, skilled in fireballs and fiery AoE spells. Dark Cat Monster, level 11, Bronze grade. A debuffer with curses, amplifying allies and crippling enemies. Xiao Yi narrowed his eyes. A perfect warrior-healer-mage composition. Not just a mob, a trained squad. The monsters roared in unison, their formation tight. The Minotaur and warriors charged, while the fire and dark cats prepared long-range spells. Before Xiao Yi could even move, the curse struck, locking him in place. "Oh no! He's trapped!" a student gasped. "He's finished!" another cried out, hands over their face. But Xiao Yi stood calm, a faint smile on his lips. "Your coordination isn't bad," he murmured. And then it happened. A golden light burst from Xiao Yi's body, flooding the battlefield. His hands glowed, his eyes blazed. Behind him, a massive radiant cross materialized, its brilliance shaking the entire realm. "Cross of the sacred light," he declared. The cross unleashed waves of holy fire, burning everything in range. The cat monsters screeched in agony, their healing and curses instantly undone, their bodies crumbling into ash. Fireballs fizzled mid-air. Warriors collapsed mid-charge. Within seconds, the battlefield was silent. Every monster reduced to dust. Only the silver Minotaur remained, trembling. Outside, the audience erupted. "Did you see that? Who said knights are just support?" Even the skeptical director Jian Tao froze. A grade B AOE skill. How does he have this? Impossible. But Xiao Yi didn't care about the doubts. He simply raised his weapon at the Minotaur. "You're next. Duel with the Minotaur." The beast roared, activating Berserk and Superior Body. Its muscles swelled, its eyes turned blood red, and its stomp cracked the battlefield in two. Then, like a raging bull, it charged with wild rush, an unstoppable force. But Xiao Yi was ready. He met the charge head-on, unleashing a devastating air slash that sent the Minotaur flying back twice as fast as it came. Before it recovered, Xiao Yi dashed in with blade of pure light, his golden energy cutting deep, but barely piercing its hardened hide. "Teacher, superior body's too strong," Xiao Yi thought. Summoning all his strength, he swung again, this time targeting the creature's weak point. The impact shattered through its defenses, slamming the Minotaur to the ground, blood spilling from its mouth. It whimpered, helpless, but Xiao Yi showed no mercy. Pressing his boot down on its skull, he crushed it without hesitation. The Minotaur's final scream echoed, then silence. Toward the boss. A glowing portal appeared, the entrance to the boss chamber. Xiao Yi didn't hesitate. Without resting, he stepped in. "Outrageous!" Director Jian Tao growled. "He's not even recovering. If he collapses, it'll all be wasted." But Headmaster Luo only smirked. He knows what he's doing. Let's see how far he goes. Inside, Xiao Yi faced the Minotaur King, level 16, gold grade. Its aura alone cracked the floor, its roar shaking the chamber. "Human! You dare challenge me?" the giant bellowed. Xiao Yi's only response was a grin. "Little cow, I'm right here." He activated all his buffs at once. Blessing of Dawn, Gift of Courage, Gift of God, Gift of Protection. A holy aura enveloped him, transforming him into the very image of a divine knight. Then, weapon raised, he charged. The battle of Saint Knight versus Minotaur King had begun.